Oh, hi. Welcome back again, everyone. So today we're going to play another short indie horror game. This one is called Cucina Stellata, or Starred Cuisine. It's about food. Italian food. And some spooky shit. I don't know what the spooky business is yet. 19th century. Somewhere in the countryside of Romagna, Italy. What about it? Is that our house? Aliens, man. Frickin' aliens. Oh, we coming out to find out what that was? That seems like a bad idea. Seems like a poor choice. Great harm comes to those who let themselves be conquered by wine. Little by little, they grow nauseated by food and find nourishment almost entirely in drink. Thus, they degrade themselves in the eyes of the world, becoming ridiculous, dangerous, and beastly. Pellegrino Artusi. Italians like wine. Oh, is this us? Oh, it's like a point and click. Okay. Add oil to the pan. That's wine, not oil. That's my oil. Are we cooking? Chop the onion, carrot, and celery and add them to the pan. Mmm. Lovely! Oh, that sizzly sound, it's beautiful. Chop the meat and add it to the pan. Pour red wine into the pan. Grab the tomato sauce from the shelf and add it to the pan. Oh, this is coming along beautifully, don't you think? Where's the tomato sauce? I don't remember seeing any over there. Oh, okay. Cool, I was gonna say, I knew I didn't see any on the table, so... Ah. Place the tortelli in the pot. It's pasta time, bitches. Write in the notebook. Wait, is this the notebook? Yeah, it's gotta be. Is there anything else to do? Or is this like, just do the things they say? Okay. What are we writing? They say that curiosity is a dangerous trap, leading man into abysses from which he can never return. It is the same hypocritical world which claims not to care about food, that makes no civil or religious celebration without eventually spreading the tablecloth and trying to eat as heartily as possible. Therefore, I say, always choose for your raw materials the finest goods, for these will make an impression. And if this precious fruit, of who knows where origin, is as rare as I believe, it must cost as much or even more than truffles. But caution must be exercised with hope and fervor, for hidden prayers already hold future sorrow. I am repulsed by witnessing, as they say, the desecration of God's grace, yet indulgence and appetite are too great. What? Are we getting philosophical? Add the tortelli to the pan? That's... That looks like I'm gonna eat it. Are we about to eat it? Fuck yeah. Whoa! So good, we're getting pulled out into the cosmos. Meals like these make me feel like a neophyte in the kitchen and in the art of tasting. Meals like these make me feel like a neophyte in the kitchen and in the art of tasting. Not only the quality, but the sheer delight leaves me astonished and my dreams fulfilled. Its sauce blends with so many dishes, keeping such excellent company that it's worth the effort to satisfy every curiosity and rekindle the fire and the stoves to get back to work and plunge like a deep-sea diver in search of the goodness and beauty I adore. This guy really likes food. I often say that one should only return to food when the stomach persistently cries out for help, yet I inherited almost unbridled erotic instincts from nature, at times nearly ruining my health and everything else. Moreover, if men neither craved food nor experienced sexual stimulation, the human race would soon perish. So here I am again. Casseroles, pots, and lids, open your legs, aromas of the undergrowth, sautés and braids of garlic, for I have returned amongst you. What did I just read? I love weird shit, but sometimes I'm like, what? Oh my god. Grab the onion, carrot, and celery from the shelf and add them to the pot. That was something. Okay, cool. Just chuck them in. Okay. Add oil to the pan. Grab the onion, carrot, and celery from the shelf. Chop them and add them to the pan. I feel like go to the cellar, grab the cleaver, and cut the meat. Why don't we just have more meat right here? This seems very familiar. I can't remember what it's called. I've made an Italian dish where you do this exact thing. What does that sound? That's the meat? Where do I just... Quit you bitching. Quit you bitching. What the fuck? Place the meat on the cutting board and dust it with flour. Add the meat to the pan. Pour the broth from the pot into the pan. Pour the tomato sauce into the pan. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't made this dish. I've never trapped an alien in my basement to eat them. Quiet, I still hear you down there. What the fuck, man? Write in the notebook. I quiver in anticipation and can barely restrain my restless, twitching finger that ceaselessly torments my beard, as if trying to spread the remnants of a flavor that once passed through it. It is neither sweet, nor bitter, nor sour, nor salty. Perhaps it isn't even a flavor, not really. It's a sensation, an enchanting shiver that sneaks into the mouth and throat, something slimy and indefinable that leaves behind a brutal echo, an aftertaste that never fades. There is no way to describe it, for no words exist to define it. We're very, like, poetic and shit. Plate the dish. Alright, alien. Here comes the chompies. Oh, back out into the... This is... Oh, I can still hear him crying. It's messed up. This game's so strange. It's out there. Ha! Making a space reference without meaning to. It is certainly a flavor, but not one that human taste has ever experienced before. nor could it ever hope to savor. A shadow that does not exist on the world's taste buds and that seems to feed, alternately and contrary, on something within me. Even every other ingredient appears diseased, contaminated by its proximity, producing twisted fruits with a taste so warped that no one would dare try them, except those who, unbound by the dogmas and chains imposed by traditional cuisine, claim for themselves a flavor that is not of this world. Literally not of this world, we're literally eating a fucking alien. It is like a painter's discovery of a new color or a chilling nuance, one that seems as though it had always been available, ignored in a remote corner of our darkened iris, atrophied, unaccustomed to surprise and unprepared for shock. We're gonna eat more. We're not full yet. We literally just stand here and cook and muse about chopping onion and add it to the pan. About how delicious cooking an alien is. Go to the cellar, grab the cleaver, and cut the meat. Oh, I don't... Alright, listen. It's time. So I'm gonna have to ask you to not cry so much this time, okay? Oh boy. Oh. Damn, boy! Return to the kitchen and close the door. Sorry! Can't hear you! Oh, shit. Cut the meat and add it to the pan. Oh, nice slices this time, instead of chop, 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 chop. Ooh, lovely. That's gonna be very nice. Go to the cellar, grab the white wine, and pour it into the pan. I feel like one of these times, this is not gonna go well. Oh, I don't hear him. Is he dead? I mean, I'm not surprised, but... Yeah, we fucking... Well... Who's the monsters now, huh? Alright, let's get back to our cooking. Did I not grab... Oh, in the pan, idiot. Add the broth to the pan. Right in the notebook. What are we at? What else do we possibly have to say? Once it was said that pottage was man's fodder, but this one seems more like the fare of angels and devils. Ogres and Mazapagul. Magalasi and Marmakul. Spirits and essences of myth. I don't know a few of those words. I feel my stomach gnashing its teeth, eagerly preparing for a bestial feast. I listen to the ancestral call of hunger and distinguish every word it utters. Now the palate, now the colon, now even the bile itself with its acidic tides, and still the shrieking taste buds singing their clear, piercing notes. As the pleasure unfolds, alas, a vortex rises from the depths of my innards. A force so impetuous, a spasmodic outburst that fills me with understanding and compassion for all those wild, primitive beasts ruled by passion and the violence of flesh. We are one of those beasts. Chop the meat. Grab the bread from the shelf and slice it. Ah, delicious. Spread the meat on the bread. Plate the dish. Eat. Off into the cosmic wonder of culinary delights we go. I wonder what comes next. My word! Certain laws lie hidden within the nature of taste, such that I could have never imagined. I feel every fiber of my body twisting and writhing, seized by a new sensation with every bite, for this flesh does not belong to the earth, nor does this flavor conform to the human order. After a single meager taste, such is its power that all other food loses its usual virtues. Wine turns to water, bread crumbles into ash, and even the air seems laden with an imperceptible scent. Nothing washes away this shadow upon my tongue, as if my very body were learning a new way to perceive the world, a way both wrong and forbidden. And yet, what is most terrifying in the heart of this damp night, with my throat parched and my stomach emptying so swiftly, is that something inside me still longs for that flavor. Tell you what, I love food. I love cooking food. I love eating food. This motherfucker takes it to another level. He just, like, I'm gonna cook a meal, eat a meal, cook a meal, eat a meal, cook a meal, eat a meal. He just go to the cellar, grab the cleaver, cut the meat. Oh, he's rotting already. That didn't take long. What? This is gonna go very poorly. Tell you what. This is one wild ride. Right in the notebook. Just gonna have some brain soup. What misfortune! What ill-fated news! Oh, wretched swamp! Oh, foul quagmire! Oh, unholy land that has sheltered me since I was a child! Have you no pity for your own children? You let no food stay wholesome for long, and this one, amongst all so sweet and precious. You can barely stand abundance. A curse upon you. We're like, how dare you let that body rot? Go to the cellar, grab an egg, and place it into the bowl. It's just... Sir, is this really the best idea? Should we continue to eat even though we know it? We can see it literally. We can see it decomposing before our eyes. Into the bowl, they say. This bowl? No? This bowl. Got it. Add flour to the bowl. Beautiful. Add the oil into the bowl. Oh, oil Kyle's right here. That's a delightful mixture. Cut the meat. Dust the meat with flour. We're gonna fry up some little bits of brain. Add the oil to the pan. Add the meat to the pan. Tasty brainy bits. Write in the notebook once again. I cannot but entrust myself to fate. May this change in appearance and these vapors, despite the stench, enhance the flavor as they do for grappas, seasoned cheeses, and cured meats. For I well know that spoiled foods, at times, hold unexpected effects. Sir, this is a bad idea. I just want to say, for the record, bad idea. Big fan of your preparation methods. Not a fan of your decision making. What now? Oh, this is a long one. This time, the tasting was like a walk through the height of summer. A murky, tangled path through a flowering garden, where the way was painted in color and breathed fragrances like a dream. In that vast and luminous expanse, it seemed as if the entire course of my life flowed before me. The path opened beneath an arch of dentate ivy, I don't know. I made my way down a gorge, through patches of light and shadow, stepping where the branches parted onto pools of golden mucosa. Mucosa? And beneath the trees on my left, indistinct blankets of pharyngeal primroses stretched out like a carpet. The air seemed to lay soft kisses upon my skin. From the deep belly of the wood came the cooing of wild doves, mingled with the warm, gastric gurgling of a welcoming brook. The ground there was so overlain with primroses that avoiding them was impossible, lost as they were in that digestive churn. The sweetness of the air and the green of the fronds, dripping with enzymatic liquors, almost filled me with reverence. At last I emerged from that garden through an orifice of hedges and brambles, sweaty and disheveled, like a man freshly torn from his mother's womb. What is this? What is this? Go to the cellar, grab the cleaver, cut the meat. Bro, have you not learned your lesson? This is such a bad idea. Write in the notebook. So I'm expecting to turn and have the alien standing there. Are we gonna lament it? In the end, it has left me alone. Yet a new energy surges within me, flowing from top to bottom, carried like a bolus deep into my most hidden bowels. I myself, it seems, am changed. It is the simplest explanation, and yet the wretchedest one. Thus, why shouldn't I have become part of this splendid essence, a link in a metabolic chain that always finds its final rest in the vilest of excretions? Use the bucket in the cellar. The bucket. There's the bucket. What are we doing with the bucket? Oh, don't. Collect the feces. Chop the feces. Sir, this has gone way too far. I can no longer agree with anything you do from this. That's so nasty. Slice the bread. Seriously, this is fucking disgusting. Spread the feces on the bread. Plate the dish. Who wants a bit of shit toast? Eat. Oh god, I feel sick just thinking about it. We were literally like, there's no more alien meat. I want to eat the alien stuff again. Oh wait, I can shit it out and eat that. Yeah, look at this. All bro. What a catastrophe. A sharp, biting taste, filthy as a cuttered rag. A faded memory of its once pristine purity. Perhaps too diluted, the spirit of tastiness and delight has scattered along the way. Perhaps its graces and virtues have surrendered to the stomach, and from there to the flesh entirely. Nothing remains for me now but to surrender to one last attempt. And I have a feeling... Oh, it's fucking... Look outside. Yep. Go to the cellar. Grab the cleaver. And cut the meat. You know what we're going to do. Add the meat to the pan. We just like fucking cut a chunk of our flesh. Write in the notebook. Outside's all different and shit. I notice, with a certain astonishment, a twitch in my lashes, and tears that blur my vision. And yet, by some cruel contradiction, my eyes burn like flames on dry stubble, scorched by their own dryness, like earth cracked by drought, the very drought of the soul which has already drained every last tear before it can fall. And thus it happens that, like who gazes too long upon the high sun, finding no haven in the shadow of night, I feel myself consumed by fire, without a single tear to quench the blaze. Plate the dish. That's some wild cannibalism we got going on now. Oh. It's changed as we've gotten more deranged. I feel my vigor leaving me, yet I still breathe in the glory of the tasting. Little time remains, and I must make the most of it, so that my final work may take shape. God, spirit, or devil, whoever you are, grant me one last fateful taste. Grant me but a thread of oil over this tepid pottage, my very life. Cut what meat? Sir! It went too far a couple steps ago. It honestly went too far when you decided to eat an alien. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Oh. Ah. God damn. Stop! Created for the Spaghetti Invasion Game Jam 2025. Well, shit. Thanks for playing. Thanks for making it. Okay, so that was Cucina Stellata, or Starred Cuisine. That game got progressively more fucked up as we went along. I legitimately started feeling kind of sick when we got to the part where we were literally taking a shit to cook it and smear it like fucking peanut butter on toast. Goddamn. Revolting. This game was weird. This game was creepy. Don't eat aliens. I think that's the moral of the story, okay? Alien lands in your backyard. Don't go out there with your lantern and be like, oh, what's this? Oh, I'm going to eat this motherfucker. Don't do that, okay? Because next thing you know, you're going to be eating your shit, and then you're going to be eating yourself, okay? Lesson learned. I'll take that from this game. I hope you do as well. This was so fucking odd. I had a good time with this, though. I enjoyed this game. I hope you enjoyed this game. But for now, that's going to be it. So thank you so much for watching. And till next time, later.